Hello and welcome to my walk vlog of the day. As is, I get a few things to say in this one. Before we get on to it, you have to see me first. Just standing from over here. Your magical adventure, tour truck's host, Reese here, and I'm here to do my walk vlog of today. And here I got some new info and updates that I want to keep you posted with in this, and we'll see what spot we'll be getting into in this one. Without further ado, let's get those like thumbs up for me, and let's get right onto it. So what are these info and updates? Well, I'll tell you right now. There could be a spot in mind. We'll just have to go walking over there and seeing what there is exactly right into that specific destination. Maybe we'll walk just out of here for a little bit. What route we shall take. There might be a spot over there somewhere that we have not yet seen. We'll just have to walk over here and see where this route actually takes us from here. And then I'll talk about the new info and updates. The changes that's going to be happening from now, and the changes happening in the upcoming fall and autumn time, because that's going to be happening momentarily, fairly quickly. See, here we got a spot over here that we can go and take a look at just right from over here. There is a pathway right there, but I think it comes to a dead end. Just right about over here. I thought there was a little pathway here. Looks like it's a very short pathway. Look up there. That's something interesting. Whatever that thing is. So I kind of got talking, and then I noticed this little pathway. But it's a pretty short pathway. There's no one just up above that we'll also take a look at too. Just right around here. Straight up inside there. We'll walk up in this direction, heading straight up there. Now for the updates and the changes. Here is the info right now, and that goes to the summer stuff. As now, summer is just about ready to slightly end, and fall and autumn will begin. So these changes for these videos now will kind of slightly change a bit. I'm going to complete this series of the Irish Summer Fun Time quickly, and then we'll dive right on into the Summer Canadian trick vids. The change is that when we get to autumn fall, we'll kind of change up a bit, and keeping the autumn, fall, and summer within it. That way it matches up to the ones that we have done. Because with that, we'll be making up a playlist of that, and it will be in relation to the other ones as well too. And also it will also have that true Canadian look to it, because of the fall and autumn will definitely have is just that. Different rustic colors, including leaves and that too. The reds and other things too. And we definitely have some of that too. But we'll start off with just the summer stuff of that. And then when the change happens, then we'll go off in that direction. Anyways, let's take a look at what we have over here first before I continue on. What is this I see? It's like part of a car. Of some sort. You can see that goes onto part of a car there, and we get this. It's like a trailer hitch. I believe this is a trailer hitch. Look at these trees in the back over here too. That we'll take a look. Look how they like intertwine with each other. Right inside here. I thought there was a further down pathway, but there isn't. But it looks pretty interesting just right there. What's interesting enough is what you'll see just right over here. These trees, plus what you see over here, just beside me. And therefore, when we get to the autumn fall, we'll actually put that in. So that way it still keeps this true Canadian side, because it definitely has that inside there as well too. I got talking and I see a pathway just down over here. Who knows where this will actually take us. Let's go on an adventure and look down over in this pathway. Let's go down this pathway here. We'll see where that takes us. And I've never been down here before. This is entirely new. Look at these. Interesting. Flower? I have no clue. A flower or something seen here. And then we get these right here. How interesting. Anyways, this is stay on the path here, and we'll see where this actually takes us. So a pathway this way comes. What is that inside there? I see something inside here. What is that? Huh. How interesting. It's like a slight giveaway. A bit. You can see tree roots and other things inside there too. Cool view. So we have a cool view at that too. I do not know what that actually is, but it looks pretty unique. Well, let's see exactly where this pathway takes. Let's just go some. Oh, what is this? Right there. It's like rock cluster here, where this tree is here. Like it's a bunch of lanky trees seen just right there. Where the rocks are, right there. What is that? Right there. It's like a tub, a plastic tub of a different shape seen there. That's kind of like an interesting kind of like find that you don't see every day. Seeing something that looks just like that wedged in between the rocks and close to this. Do not know what kind of tree this actually is, but it looks like tentacles from a squid going, just reaching out like that. Seeing this, it looks like it though. But seeing that plastic tub was definitely something. It's an odd color plastic tub of some kind. The scene just right over there. Who knows where that came from? Great question. Now back onto the pathway. We'll see where it'll actually take us. You can see that just right down to here. Take a look over here. You see this unique, like, whatever this actually is. You can see it almost looks like a hut shape right there. These are like branches and twigs into a hut shape. What's creating it? This mossy looking rock right there is, and it really does looks like it's actually into a hut formation shape. Exactly. Okay, so for the videos in the upcoming fall and autumn, will include Thanksgiving and Halloween. And because of being where we're at now, and when we get closer to the fall time, we're going to change up some of the videos a bit to incorporate things involving scene spot lookalikes for films such as Blair Witch stuff, because it'll be connected right to almost that right time of the season for it. So that's when we're gonna actually start up with that. Just wanted to let you know. And stuff almost linked with that. And when we get, because that is like going on the Blair Witch like thing right there, and the stuff that looks kind of like Blair Witch vibe as well too. So it'll be a great time to actually get that done as well too. That way we get that in there and other things like it too. So I'll be starting that probably sometime when we get a little bit further slightly further down in September time on that front. If you take a look right beside me, you'll see is a frosting of charcoal. We got different types. We got white charcoal and black charcoal. seen just right there. Just all into here. So you can see we got is the white charcoal and a black charcoal. Almost looks like salt and pepper by the looks of it though. Seen here. We got is a medium circle of it just from over here. And we have some more besides that right there. Look over there. We got one right over there too. Just right there. Same kind. Right there. You can see the white charcoal and the black charcoal right there. There's more white charcoal there, and then there's a bit of black, a bit more of black charcoal seen just right there, as you can see. What I would like to know, how the heck did this get here? That's a great question that I just don't have the answer to. But it definitely is slightly mysterious on how the first one got there and the second one right here, how did they get here as well too. It actually mystifies me on why this is actually here, like what actually happened over here. I think I see maybe a little bit more, but I see is a pile of rocks with some just right about there that we'll take a look at too. Just right there then, it's zooming into. We got more right there where those rocks are. Let's take a closer look up at it. What is this? Rusted metal. I'll wash my hands after this. You see? I think this is rusted band metal. I believe that's what this actually is right here. Seeing there. I'm interested in that rock pit right there. Besides as this random rusty find seen here. So now that we've seen that up there, and that rusted band metal seen there, where that rock is, where that tree is right there, that I'm just pointing at. So we saw that, and we saw that. Now let's take a look at this. You can see is rocks, not a rock circle, but I can see rocks in that same charcoal. A little bit of white charcoal, just a slight frosting of it on some of the rocks seen there, and some over there, and a little bit closest to me over there, and in the center, and up above where that bigger rock is right there, you'll see some black charcoal seen there. Again, I would like to know what's happening over here, and why we have so many charcoal like spots over here. Makes me wonder. I see another one. Looks straightforward. Right where those trees are. Right there. Who's actually making those? That I would absolutely like to know. Right here. All in here. Again, we have minimal white charcoal, and we have a fair bit of black charcoal just over here, seen there. And I see something. Over there, those trees are. What the heck is that over there? A sack? Or something else? We'll take a look. There's something over there that we'll definitely check out. So, maybe a sack or something of the sort. Just over there. Where those trees are that I just zoomed into. Just right there. In the midst of the slight trees seen just right here. We'll cut through here. And we'll check it out. Another charcoal patch. Right there. Another charcoal patch is seen just right there. As you make, this is more white charcoal and a few bits of black charcoal seen in this circle-like area over here. Look at this tree right here. Looks pretty interesting. You can see all that moss right there, which is up to the top there too. Wow. Just look at this tree here. Very interesting. But look what I see over here too. It's like a channelway. A rock-like giveaway channelway. Just right here. On the hang of my left of me. Do you see that? From here? All the way down here. That's what it takes right there. I can see, believe this is I can see some water. Look right here. I can see a little bit of water right there. This could have been a creek. You can see some patches of water, which tells me that this used to be a creek coming through here. Seen there. And this is all rock right there. And then we get this little giveaway right there. I was going to see right there. Then we get this. All the way down to there, and it just goes down to about right there. Isn't that something? Seeing something just like this. It almost kind of is like a rocky. How to actually word this? It almost looks kind of like a rocky creek channelway, because there's water. You can kind of see some water within the rocks, which tells me that once there was a creek. You can see water there, and some water right inside there. Hope you can see the water within the rocks. Look up above here. Here you can see this nice, interesting looking tree with the moss. This is the same tree here. And at ground level, it looks pretty interesting because you can get all these leaves into there, and this rock right there too. It's a very cool looking view. The sun might be heading down pretty soon. And I would like to check out that one spot right over inside there to see what it actually is. I don't think we can go in, but we can probably just stay right about there and look and see what that actually is. So we'll do some more exploring of what you'll see just right through these trees. But we got a bit of a walk to get over there. It's not like a too far walk, but let's get around to it. Oh, there's a little space there that we can actually walk over here. It almost looks like a ramp, but there isn't. But we can take this and walking into this general direction, seeing this right over there, and then we'll head down just over there. But look over here first. You can see some more of those rocks. Part of the creek-like channel away from here, and just streams right down to over there. You can see we got some water here too. Even here too. Down there, and right over there too. Here. And right over here. Let's walk up here a little bit. Whoa, I see a spider's web. Right there. Right where this the tree is right there. It's a big spider's web too. Seen there. A little bit kind of slightly eerie. You can see it's more of the channel right here. There. We'll look over here. We'll take a look down over here. You can see it right over there. And again, this almost looks slightly Middle Earthy like, seeing here too. We got the right terrain for it though. Oh, it's someone's place right there. There's someone's place right there. As you can see where the trees are right there. That's someone's place. Those trees there. You can see, I think that's someone's storage unit that's coming apart. Yeah, so there's someone's place over there, but we could just look through over here. So we will not go over there. We'll just zoom it, and as you can see, there's tarps covering things. There's a bike and other various things there too. And then we get this. Right there. It's like an old storage unit. I got a fair bit closer. A bit. But it looks kind of abandoned. But not saying it is or isn't, but it really does look like it, despite the looks of it though. That's this like thing over there. Right there. Looks kind of eerie. I'm keeping low so I can get more of a good look over here. Out of here. Right there. Some sign right there. We'll see more of it there. There's a light on. So it's time for us to get back. There's a light on in that place, so that's all that we can see from over here. That's as far as I can go. I thought that was abandoned, but it's not. Okay, I take that back. Too bad. Because if it was abandoned, then that'd be a different story. Oh well, we'll see some abandoned stuff in our upcoming adventure about Squirrel Creek. That'll be our upcoming video to come this Wednesday. That's all I can say about that. For other info, I kind of lost my focus just when I just came over here, and what was on my mind was over here. It's time to head on back, and I will still share some more info on tours, adventures, and magic trick vids. But we'll head down this pathway and head down there, and we'll check out that too. But I thought that spot was abandoned by the looks of it, and you've seen it. Tell me what you think. Did you think it was abandoned? Because I definitely thought it was until I saw what I saw to go, yeah, this probably was not abandoned. But what was your first thoughts of that shack? Did you thought it was abandoned too? Because I certainly was thinking about that when I saw it. Oh yeah, we saw these right there and right there. We saw those from before. Now I'm gonna go into this pathway just right about there. We'll see where if that takes us. I could see a roadway right down over there. The packet right there. So yeah, so tell me what you think. Do you think right there as your first thought of that being abandoned? Because it looked like it to me when I saw it, despite the looks of it though. Oh, I love this view. Look. Through the trees, you can see a house or a house through the leaves of the trees right there. Okay, yeah, now we got is an even bigger charcoal patch right there. And hanging down there, you see, one right there. Oh, you see there. You see mix of white charcoal and black charcoal in the mixture. And in the center, you can see all these sticks. Seen there. And that's just, we're going to take this pathway down there. Oh, another, charcoal patch. Seen just behind me. Again, I would like to know on who is actually, making these. We saw a few just, up in this direction. And up in this direction as well too. And then we get over here. Just behind me. Anyways, let's head down this pathway here and we'll see where that takes us. The sun goes down at about 7:45, so slightly early, but it'll still be kind of light, but going and heading on to the dusk time. This is the new tree just right there. It looks kind of going on an eerie-like look to it. And that's just where the pathway is right here. Seen just from over here. Right through here. So there's places up over there, there's places over there. And this is a slight roadway. We won't go too far though. But they look pretty interesting. Monks of the greens, and then you see this. Okay, so that's pretty much it. But for the changes, what's happening now is that much as I know so far. But if there's any more changes or updates, I will keep you all posted on here as well too, as well as on the community post as well too. But yeah, when we get closer to fall, that's when the change is going to be made. When it gets closer, slightly, and other things will change, including like the Halloween trick vids on what it's going to actually be. I will do another walk vlog when we get kind of slightly closer, and tell you a little bit more in depth about them. When it gets kind of slightly close to that time frame. Or the season time frame, that is. And how it's going to be different. And what we're going to start off. I'm thinking we'll probably start off with it, like, maybe starting, with the, witches first. And then we'll branch off from there. We're going to maybe start with one witch-like thing outside. And then we'll get to the inside stuff for the witch vids. That will start off with on the Halloween side of things. And then we'll get to the inside, and I'll do some witchy like vids in the inside as well too. and then the rest will follow from there. I got walking and I got talking, and I see this rock wall. That's not too far from here. Where? Just right behind me. Right here. I hear water. I hear water. Where is the water? Yes. It's coming from? Right behind me. Over here. It's like, hey, look at it. It's like a creek where this nice slight bridgeway is. You see in here, nice slight bridgeway from here. You can see the water right from over here. Look. Right there. And right through there. Well, actually, maybe look upon it. Just looking up over there, and we'll take a look heading down. I do have to be careful though. Right there. There, and up there. We'll go way up to there, and we'll take a look down to over here. Right here. This is as far as I can go. You see here is a car road, so I do have to be careful. So I'm on this side here, but we could take a look over there and then make our way in this direction. Right there. So you can see, it's like a creek. I've never seen this before until now. I'll zoom in. I will take a look at that rock wall over there as well too. We'll walk through here. You can see under that bridge. Kinda. You can't see the archway. Seen here. It looks like a part of a bridge from a castle. By the looks of it, seeing just right there. The rock wall is just right over here on the hang on my right. We look down here. See there? Hope we can make it out, just right down there. You can see the archway. There. I take a picture of that too. And you can see the house. I do like the house where this is. Where this is here. I'd like to go in for a little bit more, but probably it's best. I'm just right over here. Well, you can see this archway, almost like a bridge part of a castle. That arches over, lake or something. As you can see right there. This is just on the walk back because we're gonna head on back. But let's just take a look at this rock wall before we have to hike on back from here. But yeah, you can see it almost looks like a bridge out of a fantasy movie of some kind right there. It really does look like it. We didn't see this until the walk back, because we couldn't see this until we had to walk back to over here, and then we saw this. Here. Can kind of go over here a bit. Just by being careful. I'm not gonna go like all the way in. I'll just stay right about here. And just looking upon over there. You see all the rocks in there? You can kind of see down. This is as close as I could get it over here. This is as close as I could actually. This is as close as I can actually get to it, right there. So you can see it more, like in a castle form part. Just like out of a fantasy film of some kind. Anyways, let's take a look at this rock wall. Now that we're here too, we'll walk down a little bit and get this. And then we're gonna hike on back before it gets too late. So here's the rock wall here that we saw from over here. It actually goes for a distance, right about from over here. We'll walk down to over there, and that's about it. Then we gotta walk on back. So yeah, this is the rock wall. Did not know where actually I came from. But it looks pretty interesting. I do like how that big whatever that thing is that just came over here. Looks pretty interesting. But yeah, I think this probably, I wouldn't say the morning time. It could have been here around that time. And also a part of Nelson as well too. Right there. There's a creek. There's not much lane away for me to take, so I'm gonna stop here. And that's pretty much it. Then I gotta walk back. But if you can take a look straight forward, you can see more of it right from over there. Right there, those trees are. And then down here, you see more of this creek. From here. You can see some of the creek peering through over here. Or from over here. So yeah, we couldn't go down a little bit more further looking at this rock wall, because it goes down to way over there. But there was no room for me to actually like stay on one side, as these cars are like flocking its way down over here, as you can see. I just stopped here so you can see the creek right there. We'll take a look at that too on the hike back. Right there. Now we're going to move on forward, walking in this direction, and then hiking up, and then that's pretty much it. So yeah, wow. Now that was quite the adventure, seeing all of that from over here. We got a little bit more in this one, and here I shared my updates and info within this one as well too. So that's pretty much all the updates and changes now are going to happen. But this one's going to tell you that the Canadian summer trick vids will be summer and probably fall and autumn as well too, just like the other ones. And it might be a little bit more cooler a bit, which will be kind of cool, because then I can stay out a little bit more and getting that part done. So I hope you all enjoyed all the other installments for the Irish Summer Fun Time. Coming up, not today, probably either tomorrow or will be our last installment 9, that is. And then we'll be all wrapped up, and it'll be all complete. And I'll put them all into a playlist as well too. And I'm also thinking of, because we have quite a bit in our last vid, I might throw in an 11th one. It will get done, and it will be in this or two and on the playlist. Here we are, back to the pathway where we walked down. And now we're going to hike up as well too. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the changes that will be happening come time when we hit not in September, but when we get a little bit more further down September, then things will start to change from there. That's all I can say on that front. Once we get there, then the changes will be made when it gets into that season of time frame. Backing back, look at this leaf. It almost looks like a lemon lime leaf. It has green, and it also has a bit of lemon lime. Yeah, more on the yellow side of it, seen just right there. So a lemon lime leaf seen here. Looks pretty interesting, and kind of rare. This is rare, because normally you would see leaves that look just like this. This, to me right here, it looks like a lemon and lime leaf. Seen this just right there, and this is just on a hike up. Look at these roots, protruding roots through the ground. I think a ground level shot of this, you can take a look at these protruding roots. They look very big, as you can see. We got more up here. Almost at the end of the hike up. That was quite the hike. We're right up close to the top here. There we go. As the house comes into view. And then we get this. And the pathway that we took too. I had quite the great hike. Wow, got my exercise in for today and this evening all in one. Always good to stay fit. And in fact, that reminds me, I have to get myself to the gym. Maybe probably within this week sometime. And that brings this video to a wrap. I'll see you all back with our upcoming adventure and our last installment 9 of 9 and 10, because I do have quite a bit of tricks to guess through. Probably another one, and then we'll dive into some marketing and trick vids. Anyways, must be off. From this week, a magical adventure to tricks to host, Reese. Peace, love and blessings. Namaste. Now let's end off with this video with a very cool scenic scenery. We'll end off viewing the church and the mountain view.